Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Now we will discuss some important information regarding Shakespeare. And here I have collected some information on Shakespeare, and if you find more you can add with it with your comment below. Most of Shakespeare's plays depend on two sources: an English translation of Plutarch's Analyse by Sir Thomas North and Chronicles by Raphael Holinshed. So these two sources you will find as the source of most of Shakespeare's works. Shakespeare in his As You Like It directly borrowed from Marlowe's Hero and Leander. Whoever loved had that love not at first sight. Total plays by Shakespeare 39, somewhere it is 40. I myself feel confused about that. If you can provide me correct information, it is welcome. In the first folio, 36 plays were published. Pericles, the two noble kingsmen, were not there. So, which are the two plays of Shakespeare that were not included in the first folios? 1623, that was by Hemming and Condell, that was published. In that publication, the first folio, there was 36 plays. Two were not included. These two are Pericles and the two noble kingsmen. Shakespeare scholars Nicholas Rowe, A.C. Bradley, Harold Bloom, Stanley Wells, and there are numerous. Shakespeare plays were first collated and published by Hemming and Condell in the year 1623. Preface to Shakespeare's first folio. The preface to Shakespeare's first folio was written by Ben Jonson. The longest play by Shakespeare is Hamlet, and the shortest one is Comedy of Errors. Quarto, actually all are some 2000 lines. It is somewhat less. Comedy of Errors. Quarto is a book in which 8 pages are printed on a single sheet, which is folded twice to form 4 leaves. So in quarto, you will find in 8 pages are there in a single sheet. It is folded twice, so it forms 4 leaves. Now folio. Folio is a book in which each sheet is folded over once through in the middle, forming 2 leaves of 4 pages. Apocrypha. This term is given to a collection of 12 plays by Shakespeare that the scholars believe to be his, but they are not officially part of the current canon of works, because no real proof has been there. And these 12 plays, though they are named, though the scholars think that they might be of Shakespeare, there is no real proof. Now we'll have a look at the difference between Shakespearean and classical tragedy. In Shakespearean tragedy, the tragic action is the result of the interaction between characters and circumstances. Everywhere you will find in Hamlet, suppose in a Hamlet or King Lear or Macbeth, everywhere you will find that their tragedy is the result of their situation. Okay. In Shakespearean tragedy, you will find that tragedy is a result of their situation, the clash between character and situation, the circumstances. Character is destiny, but in classical tragedy, fate. In classical tragedy, you will find fate is the ruling power. Fate is the ruler. Whatever you do or whatever you think to do, all are guided by fate. Fate has already declared what you will do. Your destiny is destined by fate, not any situation or circumstance. Now we'll have a look at the similarity in both types of tragedy. Both these tragedies present the man falling from the height of fortune. Everywhere, if you think of King Lear or if you think of Oedipus, They both are men of stature, and now they are falling from this height of fortune into some hell, in some bad circumstances, situation. Plautus's Monarchy influenced Shakespeare's plot, the comedy of errors. Venus and Adonis was influenced by Ovid's Metamorphoses. Richard Field, a distinguished printer and publisher, printed Shakespeare's three non-dramatic works, that means Venus and Adonis, The Rape of Lucrece, and The Phoenix and the Turtle. So Richard Field had published these works, these poems. It seems Shakespeare and Fletcher together wrote a play, Cardiano, which was based on an episode from Don Quixote. So keep it in mind that Shakespeare and Fletcher together collaboratively wrote a play, that is Cardiano, and it is based on an episode from Don Quixote. Shakespeare's sonnets were issued in 1609 by Thomas Torp. In 1640, John Benson published Shakespeare's sonnet. So 1609 by Thomas Thorpe and 1614 John Benson. Shakespeare's two long narrative poems, they are Venus and Adonis 1593 and Lucrece 1594, were dedicated to an elaborate epistle to Henry Wriothesley, Mr. W.H., Earl of Southampton. Robert Greene, in his Goat's Worth of Wit, attacked Shakespeare, condemned Shakespeare's acumen or creativity. Who is Robert Greene? Robert Greene is one of the university wits. They did not acknowledge Shakespeare as a dramatist of his own merit. In 1594, Shakespeare acted before Queen Elizabeth, and in 1594 and 95, his name appeared as one of the shareholders of the Lord Chamberlain's Company. Francis Mears, in his Philodistemia 1598, called Shakespeare mellifluous and honey-tongued. This phrase about Shakespeare is used by Francis Mears in his Philodistemia, and compared his comedies and tragedies with those of Plautus and Seneca in excellence. Now Shakespeare's name appears as one of the owners of the Globe in 1599. On May 19, 1603, he and his fellow actors received a patent from James I, designating them as the King's Men. After Queen Elizabeth's time, it was Chamberlain's Company. You have to remember this. And after Queen Elizabeth died, it becomes King's Men. Later, late in 1608 or early 1609, Shakespeare and his colleagues purchased the Blackfriars Theatre and began using it as their winter location when weather made production at the Globe inconvenient. So, I have planned one video on the theatre of Shakespeare's time. I am working over it. Many contemporary poets contributed eulogies to Shakespeare. One of the best known of these poems is by Ben Jonson, a fellow actor and later a friendly rival. Jonson also criticized Shakespeare's dramatic work in Timber or Discoveries. Okay, today we finish with this Ben Jonson criticism on Shakespeare, and there are more and more. I think if we talk about the information on Shakespeare, we cannot finish it actually. There are so many of them. Thank you.